Hey guys, Dave here. Just going to do a quick little demo video. Bearded Assassin wanted to know a little something about making wet form leather trays for pipe tobacco, and I thought, hey, why don't I just do a little video on it? So let me just give you a quick rundown of what we're working with. So the first thing we have is the form. This is a 6-inch square by 3/4 inch thick block of pine that I've put a round over, or 3/8 round over on it, screwed to a piece of 1/4 inch plywood, and that's kind of like the block. This is the frame that goes around it, and that kind of gives you the mold. Got a pile of clamps, got a tray of water, and I've got a piece of leather. Now this is pretty thick stuff. I don't normally use this kind of thick leather, but this is what I had right now. And this is a 9-ounce veg tan leather. So it's a nice piece of material. First thing you got to remember when you're doing these, you want the smooth side on the inside. It's so easy to forget and put the smooth side up, and that's wrong. So it's put the flesh side up, suede side up. So the first thing we got to do with this is we got to wet it. By the way, I'm going to do this all in one take because I don't know how to do it any other way. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the water and submerge it. And what will happen is you'll start seeing little bubbles come up. And those little bubbles is just the water going into the grain of the leather. And I'm using like a lukewarm water. And depending on what you're doing, it might take longer than other. But the bubbles are coming. You can actually feel them. Can you hear them? That's because the leather's so thick. So the piece of leather that I have, the block is 6 inches square, 3/4 inch thick. So I cut a piece of leather that's 8.5 inches square. And that'll give me some room. Okay, bubbles have stopped. So it's saturated. So I'm just going to drain it off a little. Remove some of the excess. Okay, now slide that out of the way a bit. So I'm going to square the leather up on the block, and I'm just using my fingers to make sure it's even all around. Take my frame. Now on this one I have hash marks on it, and I'll line those up with the hash marks on the platen. Again, I'm just making sure that I have everything as square as possible. It's lined up. You can do a little preforming by hand. And some people cut pleats to make it easier. I find with this method that's not really necessary. Even with this heavy leather, it's already starting to take the form. So I'm going to drop this on and give a little push on the corners. And then I use spring clamps to kind of hold it in place. So I'm just going to slide off the edge, get a spring clamp ready, and put it in the center there. And holding this down, grab the table, swing it around, grab another spring clamp. And so it's kind of held in place. The next thing I need to do is take my, some people call them pony clamps, fire clamps, whatever, F clamps. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, I'm just going to tighten it up gently. I'm going to do this like you would torque down a wheel, just opposite corners. And just get a little pressure on it. Another one. Put a little pressure on, not a lot. We'll go to the next corner. You never have too many clamps. So we can take these spring clamps off now. They've done their job. You could get away with just the four corners, but I'm going to want to put some on a little more. So I'm just going to start going around, gently bringing up the pressure. And I've got these clamps close to the apex of the clippers as I can. This one I see is already moved off. So I'm going to slide it in. Close as I can get it. They do want to walk a bit on you, but that's fine. I'm just going to go around the perimeter. Keeping an eye on the edges. Looking for bowing. I want to see if it's bowing out in here. If it is, we'll take another clamp and we'll just come in. All the time I'm going to keep going around, applying a little more pressure. Because as you tighten it up, it starts to move. And I'm going to get another one on this edge. And we'll get over here. I'm going to probably want another bar clamp on this side. Yeah, I'll show you. I was talking about the bowing. You can see it's starting to bow right in here, so I need to get that tightened down. Huh. Okay. Go big or go home. Use what you got. I know, it's overkill, but I also know I can refund this puppy. She's going to hold. And again, keep going around, tighten up your clamps as you do it. And really, that's it. That's got to dry overnight. We'll let it dry and then show you the results tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.